Concerning part 2 of case study A, in part 1 we always presume that the backup system is already bought and paid for. Now we're gonna change all this. We're gonna consider whether we're gonna buy a backup system. The initial cost of 20,000, salvage value of 3,000 after 5 years, for a rate of return of 10%. Is it worth investing in the backup system, yes or no? So first we need to calculate the salvage value, the present worth of the salvage value. So it's P equal F divided by 1 plus I n. F is 3,000 divided by 1 plus 0.1 over 5 years. So that value will be $1,862. So this is the present worth of the future amount. Okay, if we need to calculate the A given P is I 1 plus I power n, 1 plus I power n minus 1. It is equal to 0.1, 1.15, 1.15 minus 1. So this is equal to 0.26379. So it's equal to 0.264. Okay, A given P. We need to calculate the uniform annual cost. So the initial cost of 20,000 minus present worth of a future amount, which is 1862, okay, times 0.264. So the value will be 4,789 per year over 5 years. So it's almost like 24,000. So you're paying 4,000 as interest rate, and if we need to find it per month, easily we divided by 12, so it's $400 per month. Back to our example. So if we need to consider plus backup system, so we have to add 400 plus 400 on the total calculation. Okay, on the total calculation. Now the most feasible one is the one which is to have the team and no backup system. So the backup system, if we have to pay for it, it's a very bad idea. If we already have it, it's a good idea. But as long as we have to pay for it, it's a very, very bad idea. So out of all those alternatives, no backup system plus team is the best case we have. Okay, the best case we have. So now the question 3, which we're gonna do in the next example. If the backup system is bought, how many backup system? Question 3, before we do the other one, how many backup system to acquire in the system? How many backup system should we acquire? 0, 1, or 2 backup system? Okay, 0, 1, or 2 backup system. Now we're considering if machine B1 and machine B2, they both break down, but how many do we acquire? Do we acquire 0 backup system, 1 backup system, or 2 backup system? Okay, and I need to bring your attention about very important point. Having 2 backup system, this would necessitate that both breakdown on B1 and B2 they occur simultaneously, and there is a probability that both breakdown will occur simultaneously. If both B1 and B2 they break down but at different time of the month, so there's no need to have 2 backup system. 1 backup system is more than enough, as well as there is a possibility of running backup system in parallel, even when machine B1 and B2 they are working, okay, in order to speed up the process and put them on the side. But it's all depending on how much A they could handle, how much A is able to produce. Okay, we cannot go ahead and do this unless A is able to produce a large amount of unit, and it's more than B can handle. So what we do, we run the backup system in parallel with machine B1 and B2, even if they are working, in order to put them on the side. So in case B1 and B2 or one of them break down, so we have an extra unit on the side, we could benefit from this unit. To wrap up what we did so far in question 1 and question 2, so we have a system of machine A, we have B1, B2, those machines are in parallel, and they go to machine C, step C. Okay, as you could see here, both machine B1 and B2, they're exactly the same, they're equivalent, they have the same capacity, the same standard time, and the same scrap rate. Okay, well, it's not possible, but we consider it as, in this case study, so both of them to be completely identical. For the first part, we consider that only B2 it breaks down, while B1 it works properly. Okay, for the first part as well, we consider that we have a machine B3, which is a backup system. Okay, machine B3 backup system, machine B3 to replace machine B2 in case it breaks down. As well as we consider that machine B3 is already being paid, it's already bought and paid for it, so we don't have to consider this machine in the economical calculation of the total cost, because we already paid for it, we already bought it, so only machine B2 break down. And we did the calculation, the economical study, to make sure is it worth it, yes or no. What we found out, as well as I need to remind you, that machine B3 it takes 60 minutes for the machine B3 to become operative, to come online, to be fitted, so it will be productive. Okay, and in case of higher team, machine B2 will break down for 90 minutes, so even if you use the breakdown, we'll benefit from 30 minutes of production. And machine B3 it produces at 4,000 units per month, while B1 or B2 they produce at 5,050 per month. In case we need to ask visitors to come along and fix the machine, we need it will break down for 450 minutes, as they need time to come from the instant it breaks down till the instant it's working, and then he mean time to repair. It will take them meantime to repair it. The average time to repair the machine will take them 450 minutes. Even if we need to benefit from the backup system, we need to wait for 60 minutes before the backup system is operative. In a way, we could use the backup system for the remaining 390 minutes. If we don't benefit from the backup system, to be honest, I don't know why, because we have it and we paid it and we already have it, so it is a must to benefit from this system. So even if we decided to benefit from the system, we could only benefit from the remaining 390 minutes. Okay, in question 2, in the case study, we consider that the backup system we need to pay for it. Okay, so we did the calculation as you see here, that the backup system we need to pay for it. So we have 20,000, this is the initial cost, and we have salvage value of 5 years and rate of return for 10%. Okay, so we calculate the value and we found out the extra payment we have to do per month is $400. This amount we have to add it to the initial values we have on all 4 scenarios. The initial values we have on all 4 scenarios plus the $400 will make the team, which is like the higher team, plus and no backup system, it will be our feasible solution. While in part 1 it was a team plus backup system to benefit from the backup system. But once we are paying for it, there's no need to benefit from it. Now in question 3, we're gonna consider that B1 and B2 they both break down, and we need to see, is it logical to use a backup system, to buy 0 backup system, 1 backup system, 2 backup system. Buying 2 backup system, I need to remind you there's a chance that both breakdown is occurring on B1 and B2 simultaneously during the months.